Well, hey YouTube, this is Jerry with Sensible Survival Solution, and I thought we'd do a double unboxing video. I've got two AR projects that are underway at the same time, and both of the lowers came in today. Bought them from Polymer80.com on Friday. Today's Monday, and I got these already. Really excited about the shipping. Fast, and it arrived really much earlier than I thought it would be. Shipping on Friday and arriving in Florida on Monday, I think is excellent service. Excellent. Came in 2-day express from the United States Post Office. Arrived on time and in good shape. So what I've got now, on the top is the AR-15 version, and on the bottom is the AR-10. So we're going to do a little unboxing so I can show you not only what comes in the package, but also the comparison of the two lowers to see which, how much bigger the AR-10 is. We all know it's going to be bigger, but this will be a good indication. Now, I've done this project before, so I know what comes in these, but I know what to expect. So here we go. This is the lower. Now, I did buy a blemished lower, so we're going to look for the blim drilling on the side. Let's take this apart now and take a look at, I want to find out what that blim is. Because I got a $30 discount by buying a blemished lower. It's supposed to be still functional, so let's see what the blim is. Oh, I think I found it. It's going to be right here. That's not perfect, but that's certainly not going to affect the firearm. So I think I found it just right off. I don't see anything else here or here that would be considered a blim. No, I think I found it. I think I found it right here. That's going to be the blemish. So that is the lower. I got the flat dark earth. But here's the jig and how it's put together. It's got screw holes here, 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 and here, and then here. That holds the jig together. So when you're milling out the top part, which is right in here, it will stay together in your vise. You also come with the trigger guide, which is used for milling out the trigger. So you'll stick that in, and actually I'm going to tape this to the lower jig so that this doesn't pop out during the milling process. But I'll get to that in another video. But that's the complete jig there. So let's look what else. You're going to get a package here that has a nut and a screw. This is for the pistol grip. You're also going to get an Allen wrench and a little bitty screw right there. Now that screw, it goes into the side of the jig to hold the button that releases the bolt carrier group. You also are going to get the drill bits. Now in your mill. So you get the 3 drill bits that you're going to need. Get the mill bit out so you can take a look at that. Mill bit comes looking like that. You see that black stripe? That is the guide that they put on that mill bit. Don't go below that on your jig. As long as you stay above that line right there, you'll be good. It is a 3-bit mill. Does a good job on the polymer. Have never had an issue with that. The drill bits that come with it. You use this for the trigger and hammer pin, and then this is for the fire selector switch. And this one, it gets you started. It's the one that you go down in there first. You'll stick that in and drill a hole in there, and that'll get you started with the mill. So that's what that's for. So that's what comes in that. Next up is going to be the AR-10 version. Now we already know it's going to be bigger. And you're going to get some of the same parts. Like you're going to get the same drill bits and mill. So you'll get that. Getting the screw and the bolt for the trigger. For the pistol grip. Now the jig is obviously going to be a little bit different, a little bigger. There's the trigger guide there. This jig is different. No screws to hold it together. No screws needed. It's got these clips on the end, here and here. Those clips are what keeps the jig together. That's what it looks like, both sides. You still have to drill out the fire selector, trigger, and hammer pins. Those will be drilled out, but that's it. Let's take a look at what it looks like with the just the motor. And there you go. Substantial in all ways. It's wider and longer than the AR-10 version. Still got to mill out the fire control pocket here. So that part is identical. You still have the trigger pins and hammer pin and the fire selector that has to be drilled out. As you can see, there's no blems on this one. I got a regular version here. And that's what that looks like. So now let's do a little comparison. By the way, the project that I'm doing for this one is straight up AR-10 with a 308 upper. This one is going to be the AR-15, but I'm putting a 50 Beowulf on top of this little puppy. So the comparison side by side. Substantially longer, the AR-10 version is, and wider. You can see it is much wider than the AR-15. I do like the fact that we don't have the screw holes that on top of this jig that is held together by those clips on the side. That is, I think, a definite advantage over the previous version. I do like this better. But you can see big difference in the size. Looks like the polymer is the same material, so I don't see any difference there. There you go. So, any questions on this, please let me know in the comments down below. And stay tuned. Soon we'll be doing the next step of this, which will be drilling out the fire control pockets for both. I'll do a video on each so that you can see what those steps are and how that takes, how long it takes. Based upon prior experience, it's about a 45-minute to an hour process for me using a Harbor Freight drill press. I've made some modifications to that drill press, and I'll show you those before I start. But I had to make those mods in order for the vise, the XY vise, and these jigs to fit in, along with the ability to drill down in there. It took a little bit of modifications. I'll show you those mods when we get into that next video. But here are the two. I'm real pleased with what I've seen so far. My experience in the past has been very positive. And like I said in the beginning, their shipping was phenomenal. Shipping from, let's see, Nevada to Florida. Bought it on Friday, get it on Monday. Gosh, I couldn't be happier, guys. This is going to be a fun week. Thanks for watching. As always, please like and subscribe to help us build our little channel. And we'll see you on the range. Thanks for watching. Please like the video. Help us build our channel by subscribing to it. And remember to always be ready, be prepared, and be vigilant.